What is up, guys? Reaver2x34 back, and today's video is going to be more like news. We got some good news, and we got some potentially upsetting news. So, you may be wondering why I'm showing footage of Resident Evil 2. Yes, I did record this with my cheap Firewire HV's whatever box, and I know it's not good quality, but never mind about that. Let's jump right into the news. Now, I don't know if you guys know who this is. This guy on YouTube, his name is Alpha Omega Sin. He's one of my idols, I would say. He actually got me into video making and stuff. Like, he inspired me, let's just say that. Anyways, I saw a video that he made talking about Capcom is actually thinking about making a Resident Evil 2 remake. This is pretty epic news. However, they do need the fan support because they feel as though people might not play it because it's an older game and they might not appreciate it like people did back when it came out in 1998. However, I do think people will enjoy it. It's a hard game, yes, for sure. It has a charm to it. As you can tell, I'm getting destroyed in this video, and I apologize for that. This is the first time I broke out my PS1 and was like, you know what? I'm gonna record some freaking Resident Evil 2 video. I just didn't get used to the control, and plus I hold the controller backwards, so that doesn't help, that it doesn't have an invert controller settings. So yeah, it's awesome. I would really love to see a Resident Evil 2 remake, and not another Resident Evil Raccoon City. I guess you can consider that more of like a reimagining, or to consider it alternate universe, because a lot of people disagree with me on this, but I actually think it was an okay game. The AI sucked, but as the story goes, it's not that bad, but people despise it because it's not original, you know, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil canon story. But I think it's a nice little take on Resident Evil 2, like an alternate universe where a mercenary group was sent into Raccoon City to hunt after Leon and to go against Umbrella and stuff. I think it's a really nice reimagining of the story, but I'm glad that it's not canon. You know, I'm glad that Resident Evil 2 is still canon, and I would like to see them do a remake of the same exact thing, you know, with the same fixed camera angle. I know a lot of people hate that, but it actually adds to the tension. I would also like to see them throw in their really good build of Resident Evil 1.5. Now, if you don't know what Resident Evil 1.5 is, it's basically the beta of Resident Evil 2. It was supposed to be a totally different game with a totally different storyline. Now, you see the weapons guy, he's in the beginning. He was actually supposed to play some huge part in the game. However, he was just basically thrown into Resident Evil 2 as not even a side character. He gets killed in the first minute or so. It's so nice to see that they put him in there. I mean, you know, he's a good guy. But anyways, I would like them to throw in their good build of Resident Evil 1.5, because people actually do have their hands on Resident Evil 1.5, but they have the really buggy, missing audio builds, which is not what I want to see bundled with this. So if they could throw that in for some of their hardcore Resident Evil players, that would be wonderful. Another thing I'd like to see them bundle this with is like the beta for Resident Evil 4. Not the Devil May Cry build, because that's actually the beta for Resident Evil 4 actually ended up being turned into Devil May Cry 1. But the one that they released exclusively for the GameCube, it was supposed to be, it looked really, really good. I'm not even kidding you. Like, it reminded me of a lot like Silent Hill, as if they were kind of copying it, but it had its own flavor, it looked like. The graphics looked really nice in it, and it actually, the graphics looked like they were polished, like almost as if the game was ready to be sold. Which makes me wonder, what did they do with it? Did they just turn it into Resident Evil 4? I don't think so. The graphical styles of both the games, the finished version of Resident Evil 4 and the beta of Resident Evil 4, look very different. Plus, it featured some really weird things, like Leon had supernatural powers where he could see ghosts, and also, in the beta, Leon would walk in this room full of little dolls, and all of a sudden you'd hear them laughing, and they would get up and try to, like, slice you to death, and it was crazy looking. I would love to get my hands on that and play it just to see what the story would have been like, because it makes me wonder, to tell you the truth. Anyways, if they could bundle that with the remake of Resident Evil 2 along with Resident Evil 1.5, that would be amazing, but I'm kind of asking for a lot, I guess. Anyways, so that's all I have on that. Now I wanted to talk about the fact that YouTube's thinking about making people pay to be subscribed to bigger name YouTubers. Now, this idea is stupid, and I only heard rumors about it. I didn't see anything official, but there was an article, I don't know who it was posted by, but it talked about what the cost would be if they would actually go through this. I mean, do I think they would go through this? No. No. The big YouTubers would not have it because they were talking about not even giving them the choice. It mattered about your subscriber count. They would lose so many subscribers because who wants to pay to watch internet videos? I mean, think about it. Who in the right mind would pay to watch internet videos whenever you could go to maybe some lesser known people for free that are still good quality content like me? That's just, I don't think they'll do it, but as far as I know, that's only rumors. I haven't seen anything official. I could be wrong. You might have to look it up. I just wanted to throw that in there as well. Well, thanks for watching. So that's about it for today's little video, basically. If you like what you saw, give me a subscribe, like this video, maybe put it on your favorites. That would help a lot. But as always, you don't have to. Thanks for watching, and I am out.